Assalamualaikum students, I hope everybody is doing well. In previous videos, we have revised translation as well as question answers, and today we are going to revise exercise of unit number 2, Chinese New Year. So let's just begin with the exercise. On page number 18, we have this vocabulary portion. Give the meaning of each word as used in the lesson, which means that we have to write down the meanings of the words the way they have used in the lesson. First of all, we have gatherings. Gathering means assembly, or you may add crowd as well. Customary, commonly practiced, or ceremony, thoroughly, completely. Commonplace, you may say ordinary and uninterested. Partake, to take part. Traits, characteristics, or you may say attributes as well. Then we have reinvigorate, which means to strengthen. Part B, we have form a noun from the given words and use the nouns in sentences. They have given us the words that we have to change them into nouns and we have to make sentences. And dear students, you are going to make sentences on your notebooks as if they have given example: celebrate, celebration; gather, noun would be gathering; symbolic, noun would be symbol; prosper, prosperity; decorate, decoration; encourage, encouragement. Then part C, we have translate the following paragraph into Urdu. This is what we have done before. Then we have reading comprehension, analysis of patterns of text organization. Part A, we have choose the correct option. These MCQs have been given to us from the reading comprehension and we have to answer accordingly. Number 1, we have Chinese New Year falls somewhere dash, and the options are on January 21st, on February 20th. C option is between January 21st and February 20th, and C is the right answer, between January 21st and February 20th. Second MCQ, we have paragraph 1 gives dash. Options are general details of festivals, specific details of the Chinese New Year, general details of New Year's celebration, and the right answer is B. Third, we have it is customary for families to thoroughly clean their houses dash. Options are before the first day of the new year, on the first day of the new year, on the second day of the new year, and the answer is A, before the first day of the new year. Number 4, we have hanging up signs and posters on doors and windows means dash. Options are love and sincerity, care and affection, luck and happiness, and the right answer is C, luck and happiness. Number 5, we have envelopes are not to be opened until dash. Options are the giver has left the home of the recipient has left the home of the giver. C option is the giver has gone to sleep, and the right answer is B, the recipient has left the home of the givers. And then on this page we have question answers that we have done before. Now on page number 21, we have this grammar portion. First of all, we have collective nouns. Collective noun is a singular noun such as committee or team that refers to a group of people, animal or things. So in other words, we may say that one word that refers to a group of things. Here we have part A, filling the blanks with the correct collective nouns. They have given us the collective noun that we are going to use into the blanks. Number 1, we have it is typical for a Chinese dash to make 8 to 9 dishes for the New Year's Eve dinner. So we are going to use the word family, that is a collective noun. Number 2, the dash applauded heartily at the end of the concert. The audience, that is a collective noun, and the collective noun always takes singular verb. Number 3, we have the dash has just had a physics lesson. The class has just had a physics lesson. Number 4, the dash of robbers was arrested by the police. Gang is the collective noun. Number 5, we have a dash of people gathered at the accident side, and we are going to use crowd, that is also a collective noun. Number 6, the dash took many important decisions as at its monthly meeting. The committee took many important decisions at its monthly meeting. The dash of Pakistan Air Force looked smart in their uniform. The crew of Pakistan Air Force looked smart in their uniform. Now we are going to do the use of must and must not. In this we are going to learn when to use must and when to use must not. So must we always use for the strong obligation. For example, all cleaning must be finished before New Year's Day. So here they have used must, that is a strong obligation, that this is the work that needs to be done before the day. Second one, we have strong prohibition, where we use must not, as if they have given example, mother, you must not play with matches. That is a strict prohibition, that mother is prohibiting the child to play with the dangerous things. So on page number 22 we have this exercise, filling the blanks with must or must not. Number 1, we have she dash eats so much sugar. She must not eat so much sugar because sugar is not good for health. So here they are showing the strong prohibition. Number 2, we have students dash pass an entrance examination to study at this school. So here we are going to use must, that is a strong obligation that the student must pass the exams if the students want to take admission or something. Number 3, you dash watch so much television. You must not watch so much television, that is a strong prohibition. Number 4, we have he dash take some medicine for that cough. Must, which means that person needs to be having a medicine for the cough, that is a strong obligation. Number 5, visitors must not smoke, that is strictly prohibited. Then we have present indefinite and past continuous tense. In present indefinite we discuss about the routine, and in present continuous we discuss about the things that are in process in present time. Here we have this exercise, make the present indefinite or present continuous sentences. Blanks they have given to us. Number 1, you not like is in bracket dash chocolate. You do not like chocolate. We have converted this sentence into present indefinite. Number 2, we have she not study is in bracket dash at the moment. Here they are talking about the continuous time. She is not studying at that moment. Number 3, we have they not eat dash rice every day. As if in present indefinite we discuss about our everyday routine, so here we are going to use present indefinite tense. They do not eat rice every day. Number 4, we have we not work dash now. We are not working now. Number 5, it dash a lot here. Rains we are going to write down because with the singular subject we use singular verb, and singular verb takes s or es. Number 6, we have I dash on holiday tomorrow. The answer is I am going on holiday tomorrow. Last question of this exercise is punctuate the following paragraph. Punctuation is must in composition. On the eve of the Chinese New Year, O would be capital because first letter in first word in the sentence would always be in a capital form. Then Eve's E would be capital, of the Chinese C would be capital because that is the name of a specific place. New Year's news N would be capital, years Y would be capital. It is customary to visit relatives and partake in a large dinner where a number of specific foods are served. Full stop. Its I would be capital. It is typical for a Chinese C would be capital family to make 8 to 9 dishes for the New Year's Eve. N would be capital, Y would be capital, and here we are going to put apostrophe to show possession. And Eve's E would be capital, dinner, because in Chinese the word 8 means 8 is going to be in inverted commas. means prosperity, that would also be in inverted comma. And the word 9 means long lasting. 9 is also going to be in inverted comma, and long lasting is also going to be in inverted commas, then full stop.